We hold this as a sacred time of jubilee and celebration, but also of pain and anguish. This is Juneteenth week for those of us who come from the states of which we honor this very special holiday. And so it is very special to stand today to acknowledge how important, how moving a time this is, particularly in the state of Texas, where Major Granger landed in Galveston 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation, which means that the slaves that were held in the state of Texas were held 2 years longer than any slaves in the United States in the region of which slavery was the law. And so we hold this as a sacred time of jubilee and celebration, but also of pain and anguish for knowing that we were held in bondage in the state of Texas for a period of time longer than the time that was declared by the President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. I'm delighted to be one of the original co-sponsors to acknowledge what this day really means. And as we've celebrated throughout the week in Texas, this past weekend, I celebrated with the Acres Home Community and their Juneteenth celebration, and the Zydeco music and the fun that seniors and children alike would have in fellowshipping and understanding our history. And many people don't recognize that it is as important a day as might be days that we commemorate, Black History Month, special days such as the acknowledgement and the celebration of the birthday of Dr. Martin Luther King, or the 40th anniversary of the signing of the Civil Rights Bill, or the March on Washington, or the tragic assassination of Dr. King, and this happens to be the 40th year. It is a time when we renew ourselves and having a respect for freedom. This is a time to acknowledge that our history should be remembered, that we should teach it to our children, that we should take this history to ourselves, if we will, embed it in our hearts and our souls, and make sure that as we embed it, that we live what this history stands for.